this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today with a very exciting sneak peek for Diamond Art Club. Thank you very much to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. This one's exciting to me because not only is this kit an absolutely beautiful painting, this is Butterfly Paradise by Corey Carlson, it is also a record breaker. If I just turn you over to the side here, you'll see this kit has 102 colours. I don't even know how they're going to manage this with the sticker sheet. I'm interested to see. There's 4 Aurora Borealis diamonds and 6 Fairy Dust diamonds within that. So we've also got a lot of special drills, around 91,000 diamonds in total. And yeah, this is so colourful. It's 65 by 86.9 centimetres, so it's getting on for a decent size there. And let's crack on and find out what we've got in here. So this kit is going to be releasing this Saturday, which is the, let me just check my dates. I believe it's the 26th of July. And Saturday releases come in 2 waves. You have early access, which is for people who are a Diamond or Ruby member of Diamond Art Club's rewards tier structure. And then you have general release a little while later. So if you qualify for early access, you can start purchasing from 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, or 5 PM UK time. If you're waiting for general access, it's just half an hour later. So that's 9:30 AM Pacific time, 12:30 PM Eastern time, or 5:30 PM over here in the UK. And if you live in a different time zone and you're not sure what that means for you, just plug one of those into Google and you'll be able to find out what time you can shop from. So let's take a look at this. Diamond Art Club paintings come in this lovely style of box with the artwork wrapped around, which I really appreciate because it's nice and clear. However you store your canvases, what box is for what painting. But also you have a full image of the artwork here. Oh, I've turned it upside down, so I'm going the wrong way. You've got one here, and you also have a little one on the bottom. So yeah, they've got you covered however you are storing them. And inside the box, you will find you have this pull-out tray. Oh, this one's a little bit wedged. I expect that this drill packet is going to be rather large. Oh, and that's why. So yeah, this is the, all the good stuff is in here. You've got a toolkit, you have got your diamond painting in a branded dust cover bag, and you've got this little pouch here. This has got lots of useful information, so we'll look at this in a moment. First up, I generally start with a look at the toolkit. So this is Diamond Art Club's current toolkit. I say current just because they've changed it a few times in the past. They're always innovating and trying to improve what they offer us. This one has been around for a little while now though. So inside, if I can get the bits out, we have the Twist and Pick applicator pen. So this has got a nice ergonomic feel to it. It's got a 4-placer at one end, and that is a standard pen end that you can put any kind of typical placer into. On this end, we've got something a little bit different. So if I remove that lid, you will see that you have your brass single placer, and this is loaded with clear wax. It's a twist and pick applicator, so as the name suggests, you twist, and that will push wax up into the top. So, ooh, I think something may have happened to this one because it's having to be twisted right up to the top there. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a fault with this one. That has never happened to me before in many unboxings. So don't think that this is likely to happen to you just because it's happened to me. The wax is coming out of the side. It's just, something's gone wrong with this one. Personally, I've got lots of these, so it's not an issue. If you were to have any issues with anything that you got from Diamond Art Club, they do have a warranty, so you can reach out to their customer service and you should be able to get a replacement. But yeah, in theory, what you do is you twist it, the wax comes out of the end there, and then you can use it as your single placer. Then you have a roll of baggies, just always a useful bit of kit. And last but not least, you have the tray. So this is a really nice size tray. Got a lot more room for lining up drills for multi-placing than we used to have. It is stackable, so if you have several, they will just fit on top of each other. And you slide off this lid, and then you can remove the stopper. Inside, we've got some more of that clear wax. We've got some pink wax, just in case you prefer that formula. And we have a 7-placer in case you're more comfortable with that than the 4-placer. And there you can see your tray, all nice and ready for your lines of drills. Next up, we have this pouch, which is going to contain your sticky labels for your storage pots. So I'm interested in what's going to happen here, and some other useful information. Let's find out. Treasure Quest card, sticky labels. I'll look at them properly in a moment. First up, just to give you a little tour of all the useful information we've got here, there are tips and tricks and step-by-step instructions for diamond painting, particularly useful if you are new to this hobby. Then we've got how to use and refill the twist and pick applicator. Mine wasn't working, yours is going to be, because that's never happened to me before, so this is how you can use it. Here's a link to joining their VIP Facebook group, which you can join as long as you've made a purchase directly from Diamond Art Club before. You've got kit contents at the bottom, and then over here you've got save 20% off your first app purchase. So Diamond Art Club has an app where you can make your purchases if that is what you prefer to the website, and this code is good for one-time use on the app. If you have never purchased from Diamond Art Club before and you would like to support this channel by using my affiliate codes, I do have 2 for you to choose from, depending on which is better value. Cat20 will give you 20% off your first ever order, or Cat10 will give you $10 off, or the equivalent in your local currency. Please don't feel obligated to use one of mine. Just know that there are lots of tasty discount codes out there, and you literally never need to pay full price for a Diamond Art Club painting. There are always discount codes. So use the one-time use ones wisely, but even after those are done, you can still save money on the list price every single time. Next up, here is my Treasure Quest card. So you will see a nice holographic image of your artwork. This is a bronze card. They come in bronze, silver, gold, or black. And actually, if you have a black card, it's not holographic, it's more matte and not as shiny. The reason for the different colours is not just a collector item thing, it's so that you can use them to claim rewards. So if I turn it over on this side, you'll see a scratch off panel, and you might just about be able to read here that there is a website address, diamondartclub.com/redeem, or indeed there's a QR code. If you go to that website address, it will tell you what combinations of cards you need to collect in order to claim rewards. So a certain number of bronze cards, silver cards and gold cards, or a certain number of black cards is generally how it goes. And the rewards include things like really nice, large, tasty gift cards, or even the top prize, as it were, of a custom kit. So it's nice to have as a keepsake, but also you get some goods through them. And then let's look at the sticky labels. So first off, on the outside, you have got individually cut labels, clearly been designed with logbooks in mind because they're all individually cut and peelable off, and they give you lots of useful information for your logbook. Isn't this pretty? I love butterflies. I've done a few diamond paintings with butterflies in, and they never get old because they're perfect for the thing that I think a lot of us really go for, where it's fun if you have pictures within a picture. So diamond paintings are big, they take a long time, but if you've got lots of smaller images within the image, that can be really fun to get that little sense of completion after every one. And butterflies are perfect for that because you have this pretty image of a butterfly, and you could do that and then move on. Inside, I thought they only had room for 100, so it's not so mysterious what they've done. They have got 102 colours listed here, and I actually remember now that when I saw how many colours this had, I checked with DAC if I was right that this was the most colours they'd ever had in a diamond painting, and she said yes, this is the most colours that we can fit on the sticky label sheet. I'd forgot that conversation till now. So yeah, all full up with colours for this canvas. That's exciting. Love a record breaker. And you can see we have got every colour under the sun here. You've got a real rainbow of colours here. Lots of neutral tones as well. There are a lot of sort of grey blue areas between the water and the rocks, but then some really super fun bright colours. And at the end here you've got all those special drills. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis. They are drills that have this glitzy coating that is a little bit like an oil slick effect, is probably the best way to describe it. And then these ones with a Z in front of them are fairy dust, and they are another way of accenting your paintings. They're like this subtle glittery effect. It's made with mica powder on the top, and yeah, they are subtle. They're not as kind of in-your-face glitzy as ABs, but they're another really, really lovely way for accents. I think they're even my favourite. And all of these special drills are used to accent certain areas of the painting. Because Diamond Art Club hand renders all of their kits, you know, they'll have been chosen really intentionally and they will serve a purpose in the kit, which is how I really enjoy to use them. Enjoy to use them? Good sentence. Enjoy using them. The excitement of the 102 colours is clearly getting to me. Okay, let's get stuck into that canvas. Here we go. Where is the end? Oh. It's really variable. Sometimes they peel up quite easily. This one is super stuck down and does not want to come up. So it's ripping the bag as I peel it off. But it will still work perfectly well for me to roll the canvas back up and store it in this bag, which I like to do just for the extra protection. Wowzers, made a bit of a meal of that one, didn't I? Inside you will find Diamond Art Club's trademark tarpaulin canvas. It's got a really nice soft velvety backing, and then the canvas itself is a really nice weight. You know, it's kind of sturdy but also malleable. And yeah, it's a really good weight for people like me in particular that work on an easel, so we need to roll our paintings more, but I'm sure everyone appreciates that. Here are all the colours. I'm assuming that we're going to have quite a few colours where there's only a very small bag of them. That said, I don't see too many just peering through the side. I can more see the bigger colours, the colours that are going to be repeated often throughout the painting. I'm going to go through these properly in a moment, but first of all, I always like to have a sneaky peek at the canvas. So I'm going to roll this back on itself, just so I can flatten it out a bit more quickly to show you. Oh, this is going to be a confetti monster. I can see just from these glimpses as I'm rolling it up. Just what you'd expect really when there's loads and loads of colours. It definitely implies that you're going to have more confetti to deal with, which is where you're changing the colour in your tray more often, because it's a bit more bitty, you know, you're only placing a few drills of one colour before you need to move on to the next. The opposite of that is colour blocking, where you're doing a big block of one colour and it can often go a bit quicker. I'm not expecting to see a huge amount of blocking in this canvas, but let's find out. Here it is. So I'll just show you this bottom half and then I'll show you the top, but I will pan over it in a bit so you can see it all. It is super, super pretty. All right, let's have a look at that top half. Oh, look at all the butterflies, which I still always go to call flutterbys, because that's what my son used to call them when he was learning to talk. Love the rainbow effect at the top here as well. And I'm not daunted by all the greys in this one. I have done kits before with a lot of greys, and for some reason I find that colour really soothing to work with, and when it's peppered with bright colours around it, I find that really enjoyable. So, I mean, how many butterflies are even in this kit? So many. They are really, really pretty. I think this water effect coming through the rocks as well has been rendered fantastically. That looks really impressive. You really get the moving water feel. And then you've got all these beautiful flowers around here and at the bottom. All the bright colours. There is a lot of confetti, as I already mentioned, and although that can be a little more tiring sometimes because it goes a bit slower, I find it really good when the colour is varied. So I think the kits that I've struggled with confetti more, they've had a lot of the same colour. So like, you know, several different shades of green in confetti, for instance. Whereas with this one, you are moving through different blocks of colour. You know, you have your purple section, your green section, your pinks, your blue for the butterfly. So I think that's going to really help break it up if you are someone who's a little more concerned about having a lot of confetti in your paintings. Yeah, it is stunning. I think this one is going to be gorgeous. What do you think? Drop a comment down below if this is going in your basket on Saturday. I think this is so pretty. I love the natural feel to it, you know, the moving water. Like you can almost hear the water flowing. It's like you're there. Okay, I'm going to go through the colours now. Bear with me, this may take some time. And if this isn't your cup of tea, then feel free to skip ahead to afterwards when I'm going to be panning over the canvas and then looking for where the special drills go. But right now, onwards with the colours. Here they are laid out, or most of them at least. A few of them go off the screen. And just like I was saying before, you can see so many different diverse colours in this painting. It's really fun for people like me who really enjoy bright colours in our paintings. I'm going to hold them all up to the camera now. I'm going to rattle through them quite quickly just because there's so many, but bear with me. Okay, first up, 2 bags of 160, 2 bags of 414, 317, 3345, 500, 640, 3752, we've got 2 bags of that one. 469, 169, 341, there are 3 bags of that one. 3743, 310, 823, 159, 2 bags of that one. And on the next strip of drills we have 3746, 918, 3799, 413, AB996, our first special drill. So here is an AB up close, just in case you've not seen them before. You can really get the special coating glinting in the light there. And then next door is the first fairy dust. So fairy dust, as I said, they're quite subtle. It's particularly hard to show through the side of the packaging, to be honest, but you can probably just about catch a glimpse of that special mica coating. Then there's 3843, another fairy dust, Z3607, and then Z581, another one right next door, 3805, 920, 995, 340, 471, 718, 803, 938, 333, love that shade, 318, oh, and another bag, so 2 bags of 318. Then I have 814, 699, 3807, 917, 793, 209, Z3766, very pretty shade, 794 and 3818. Moving on to 3816, Z740, lovely bright shade of orange for that fairy dust, 554, 311, 898, 813, 208, 210, 642, 407, 518, 372, 919, 700, Z3806, 645, 989, 890, 646 and 415. We're getting there, 2 more strips to go. So this is 3837, 223, 3760, 434, 977, 433, AB5200, a classic, 3011, 915, 729, 900, 3801. Love these bright, almost neon effect colours when they come up. 3608, 844, 833, 702, 155, 946, 3835 and 801. And then on the last strip of drills, we have 3041, 825, 779, 6001, 597, 3363, 316, 742, 3740, 604, 3722, 680, 832, AB741, 517, 976, AB963, 3012, 3826 and 3861. Phew, got there in the end. So if you like colours and lots of them, and you like the challenge of having more colours to work with in a painting, this could very well be the kit for you. Because we've got colours in spades. Right, I'm going to pan over the canvas now so that you can see it a bit more up close, and then I'll be back to look for the special drills. Bear with me guys, this may take some time. So special drills, first of all, I have got an orange AB, and yeah, the orange is only in certain parts of the painting, and wherever the orange appears, you can pretty much see this AB just in small parts. So we've got it over here in this butterfly, little bit in this one, little bit in this one, and a little bit up there on that one. Like both butterflies and flowers are really classic things to be highlighted with special drills, I feel. So that's where I think we're going to find them all. And then we've got the pink AB. That is an X symbol. And where is the right sort of pink? Oh, it's down here because it's so pale it's almost like a cream. I was looking for more of a pink. So it's in these flowers down here. And there's also a patch of pale flowers up in that section up there. Then we have another AB, a blue AB. Lost track of what I was saying there. And that is, as you would expect, right through this beautiful blue butterfly down here. It's also in parts of this one. Is it in all the others? It's in that one, it's in that one, it's in that one, it's in that one, it's in that one. Yeah, it's in all the blue butterflies. And then the white AB is the simple white dot. I see a little bit of that here, sort of where you've got the water catching the light. I see it outlining several of the butterflies. A bit more here. A little bit here in this butterfly's wing and this one. So yeah, not tons of that one. It's really highlighting the butterflies in a kind of lighting effect. Then fairy dust. Symbol N is, where is that one? I see a little bit of that around here and here as well. A little bit here, tiny bits here and there, and Oh, quite a bit more in this greenery up here actually, and a little bit over on that side as well. And then the orange fairy dust, that's in this little tiny butterfly. It's also going through this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So kind of where you'd expect it to be really. The sort of very pale grey blue one, now that I've seen a lot of all through the water. That's really helping to create the effect of the lights shining on the water and the movement of the water. That's going to be really pretty. And then we have a purpley fairy dust. It's like a purpley pink, like a mauve. And that is in various parts of these flowers over here. And then quite a lot of it in this section. And then sort of the wrong shade of pink for over here. So yeah, I'm not seeing it there, but I think, yes, it's up in this section too. The blue fairy dust, that's in this butterfly. And yeah, usual suspects. All the blue butterflies pretty much have that in them to varying degrees. And then lastly, there is a pink fairy dust, which I see through this section here. And then there's more of it up in this pink section. And I don't think it's over there. It's the wrong kind of pink. So yeah, I think I've got most of them at least. And yeah, it's exactly what you'd expect, really. It's highlighting the butterflies and the flowers and the light glinting on the water. And yeah, I think it's going to be really, really effective. Wowzers, this is such a beautiful piece. I cannot wait to see this one done. I think the way you've got all these bright colours against really quite a neutral central piece of the water, they're just really going to pop out. I think it's going to be spectacular. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. Definitely one that leans more towards confetti. The more I look at it, the more I think it's going to be fairly slow going, because these sections in the middle that have a little bit more blocking, it's still quite broken up. It's a bit more sort of line blocking rather than chunks. But I think anyone who's buying a painting with 102 colours is probably prepared for that and understands they're going to be changing the colour in their tray quite often. And I think this is going to appeal to people who really do enjoy a lot of confetti in their projects. So thank you for watching, guys, and thanks again to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please consider dropping a like on it. I really appreciate it because, you know, it helps with the algorithm and all that fun stuff. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, I would absolutely love it if you would do that too and stick around. I'm pushing on towards 5,000 subscribers, hopefully going to get there soon, and that's a really exciting landmark for my channel. So yeah, I really appreciate each and every one of you that presses that subscribe button. And yeah, I will hopefully see you all on a video again soon. Bye bye!